place of detention always shows up during the summer is the night scene, nightlife, especially clubs, security. Nightlife culture has always been tied to the status, image, and money and ego. Bouncers play a huge role in that. Let's talk about some of these clubs and some of these bouncers. Recently, there was a video of a bouncer who pushed a gentleman and knocked him unconscious. Brado, did we got the video? There was a bouncer at the Family Den. An older gentleman was standing behind him. He tapped him on the shoulder. He pushed him, and he hit his head on the curb. He had to get stitches in the back of his head. Do you guys feel like? Let's talk about the nightlife. How did you guys go out to like clubs and stuff like that at night?
Not anymore.
I was just on 79th Street.
But with a bouncer?
No, I mean, there wasn't no bounce, but I was just at a bar on 79th Street, though.
But bars, but they have security too. Like,
they do.
Yeah, they do be having security, like when you go to like Dukes and stuff like that. But
you know about Dukes?
Yeah, my homegirl, she bartender.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be going out to the bars, even though I don't drink, but I'll be there. But these bouncers ain't bouncers. That's what it is. They not security. They just be like, hey, bro, I got this job, bro. You should come slab, bro. They looking for somebody else. Like, that's the reason, like, all this weird stuff be happening. Yeah, that's why all this weird stuff be happening. People don't got no, like, temperament training and stuff.
Yeah. A lot of these bouncers, like you said, they're not real security guards. They've had no training. They just big bodies that these places hire because they can hire them for cheaper because A, they don't have the training. B, they don't have like no firearm training, no de-escalation training and nothing like that. They're literally just big bodies there to move people out of the way when something starts to go wrong.
Yep.
Have y'all ever had bad experiences with a bouncer?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With women bouncers and males. And, you know, some of them, they tend to come off very disrespectful because they know they have the authority at that point to either let you in or kick you out. That was a 54-year-old man on his birthday. And whatever he said or did, you didn't have the right to push him that hard. You could have just not allowed him back inside or whatever the case was. But for you to physically assault him like that and him to have to get stitches, like, yeah, y'all got a big lawsuit coming. And they want to try to hurry up and fire him like as if that's going to solve the issue. No. Because clearly he was comfortable doing that. So he's been doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't cool.
Before?
It was a couple like we got put out of Fremont one time because I didn't.
I think everybody got put out of Fremont.
Here was talking to the security guard and she said something about him having braids with beads and we had got put out over that. But she got put out.
Braids with beads?
Yeah, he had little beads at the end of his braids. I don't know we was drunk though. You know how Fremont used to go. So like we was toe up. And when my best friend, she was becoming an officer, it was a issue in the club and the security guard ended up like grabbing her, like I guess he was trying to talk to her or something like that. And she wasn't interested and he grabbed her and I guess the way she reflexed as an officer. But at that point she was in the academy, so it was like she couldn't really get into any altercations because this could jeopardize, you know, her being in the academy or whatever. And we got put out the club because of that, because she got put out the club, so you know I'm leaving my own girl. But she got put out the club basically because she didn't take his advance. So it wasn't about like her actually doing anything in the club. It was like you're not going public. It was an ego thing.
Yeah, as it usually is.
Do y'all think that they really be ego tripping or power tripping?
Yeah, definitely ego tripping.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been in one of them lines? They just be letting all the women in. They be turning all the guys around. You got Juicy just did the skit where told him he got to take his hat off. He said, "Man, I'm just gonna go home."
I mean, I understand. That's why I try to go to clubs. I know the bouncer because I don't like being person.
When them lines get long, them bouncers really be the problem for real. Like I get it where they be like, oh, it's too many people. It really don't be too many people because you be like, a girl walk up on you be like, hey, can I get? Oh yeah,
come on,
you go in. Like that's just so weak.
That's why I'm in the gym right now to make sure you're that girl that can get in places that they show up to go.
I mean, how is it for a man's perspective, Chris? Because like you said, it is easier for women to slide on through.
Their way to the top.
You know, ain't got to pay to get in. But with y'all, it's like $40 at the door. Y'all got to take y'all hats off. Y'all got to. Like,
for me,
no blue jeans, no shoes.
No slides, no jogging pants,
no t-shirts that ain't got nothing on.
So I don't really go to clubs and stuff like that where it's like a line or a bouncer sitting outside. But like younger me, like I've had plenty of issues with bouncers. Like we go stand in line and then they letting people come up and pay them, and they like throw them $100 here, $100 there, and they're like, oh no, cool, come on. I'm like, damn, can I pay you too? Nah, like damn, like why my money ain't no good?
Right.
You know, it's been plenty of times women walk past, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? You get a woman that you feeling that you think you got a chance with. She done came and said, talk to you, and you let them in, thinking that you got a chance with her, and it's probably not the case. You're probably not gonna see that girl again.
Absolutely.
But bouncers just really be goofy in my eyes sometimes. So to all those bouncers out there, hear my message, man. Y'all gotta chill out. Like y'all put this bouncer pushed this guy. He had no training. This guy was 54 years old. He pushed him into a ditch. The guy fell, split his head open. Bernice's just had an issue with a bunch of fights last weekend where bouncers were beating up people. To the establishments, y'all have to start issuing training. If they don't have certificates and things like that, you guys should not be hiring them. They have no de-escalation training. Y'all can't just be hiring people because they big bodies out there, because them be the main ones that get your establishment shut down.
Absolutely.
Is nightlife more about networking or attention? Like, do y'all go out to be seen, or do y'all go out to network? Do y'all go to meet people?
I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really like networking.
You don't
like
like
if I'm approached, I'm approachable. You can come talk to me, but like I'm not gonna, hey, how you doing? Nah, that ain't really me. I sit back.
I got an authority issue, guys. So it shows up when people ask me questions.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't want to answer your question,
My
and I
God.
don't know why.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's like I don't know. Maybe I just want to be unruly. Like, because why are you asking me this? Like, if I go out to the bar and you like, well, how do you feel about men and women in society? I don't give a fuck what they do. And it's kind of like, I'm not even like that, but it's like, I feel defensive all of a sudden.
Yep,
Like,
I get straight up. I think that's a Chicago thing.
Yeah, like, what you
we gotta
asking me
take our
this
arm
for?
off.
Ask me my favorite color.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, that's my
Subscribe
favorite color.
subscribe
come
to my
on.
YouTube.
Like, let's start small. Like, I don't like people that go like deep. Like, some dude asked me one time, did you have a father in your life? Are we okay here?
Right.
Are you in your kid's life? Listen, what's that? Now we into it. You get what I'm saying? Because you asked me something crazy.
Now he a broke ass baby daddy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even go that far, but it's like, I think that, like, sometimes when you run into, like, men outside that's, like, try to network, they almost want to get into it with you outside. Like, that's almost like, hey, I don't know what you've been through with women, but, like, you worried about if I have a father figure and I'm a grown woman that has already went to therapy. It's like, you should start with those questions. Have you went to therapy? Have you resolved your childhood issues?
Most people haven't.
Okay, well, you should start there instead of asking me if I have a father figure. Like, what's going on here?
Egos and personalities don't only destroy club environments, they also break apart creative groups and friendships. Let's talk about the Intrusive Thoughts podcast breakup. Podcast groups and content teams breaking up has become common because audiences only see the entertaining side, not the pressure behind the scenes. Fame, money, loyalty issues, burnout, and ego clashes can slowly damage relationships. Have you guys seen what's going on with the Intrusive Thoughts cast?
I think it's weird, and I think that the situation is kind of weird, and I also feel like if they was trying to figure things out, or if they were trying to talk about things or whatever, I didn't know why she had went and did the interview already or something. Like, and it seemed like it's something missing, like it's pieces missing. Like, I don't feel like they just broke up for no reason. Like, she's making it seem like G just wanted to be Beyonce, but
Shout out to AO.
but Destiny's Child didn't really go like that, because like Kelly Rowland and Michelle still would perform with Beyonce. So it was like they still have a relationship there.
So what do you think could have came between them? Like, I feel like if they was friends before the podcast, like genuine friends, then ain't no money, fame, attention, entertainment. If your followers or your personality is more likable than mine, like what?
The only way I can see stuff like that happening sometimes is if one party gets to moving funny and the other party then distance themselves.
Because that is the first question. Can friends successfully do business long term?
I think so, for sure.
Hell yeah.
I do believe so, because I've done business with friends that's still flourishing. It's just when egos get involved, you don't have an ego, it's really easy to do. I look at LeBron and his agent. I can't think of his name at the moment. What's LeBron's agent's name? Rich Paul. There you go. He pretty much made Rich Paul who Rich Paul is now. Rich Paul has his own agency where he manages all of these athletes, and they're both flourishing. I think if the egos aren't there, then you should be fine. What do you feel like destroys group chemistry the fastest? Like, what makes the friendship or the business go bad?
What it was built on in the first place. Like, if y'all genuinely have a connection and y'all respect each other, I don't see nothing going wrong in between.
Eva?
I don't know, because it could be. I might say it could be fame. It can be people getting big headed. It can be people taking opportunity without sharing these thoughts with people. Like, you know, like okay, y'all a team, but it's like, even when you get an opportunity, I think you're supposed to share that with the business partner.
Yeah.
I feel like you should share that, even if they are even just solo looking for you or something. Or you
be honest.
but you could still kind of drag the person along. I mean, is the questions being asked like, hey, like, you know, I'm a team. I'm a part of, a team.
Yeah. Do you feel like loyalty is more important than money?
Loyalty is definitely more important than money.
And even in
that situation, yeah, because it's like,
business.
what, you gonna step on people's heads to get to the top, or you gonna do what you need to do?
That shows all about your character.
Because like, if we started somewhere, you know what I'm saying? If we started this to gain money, then we gaining money.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't do that.
So if you got two people that invest a certain amount of money, and I see that you're not really good at business, but we got something good on our hands, and I start to push the business in the right direction, knowing what I know about business, is that me going against the loyalty of my friend? Like, I'm just trying to.
No, it's just like you sharing that information, though. That's just it. I think it's about sharing information. Like, when you move forward, like sharing information. Hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Are you telling your partner what you're doing? Or you just doing it?
But if I am doing that and they're just a very bad business person, and I tell them like, look, we got to part ways, is that me being disloyal? Because I'm going to continue to do what I do to make money.
But is there really disloyalty because you expressed your point of view, you was honest about it, and you decided to bring it to them and talk to them? Is that really? It ain't like you went behind their back and did it.
No, but then I pretty much didn't let my brother eat. Like, I moved on.
Well, maybe you going to get the bag so that you later on can bring him on board in another aspect. No, you just
never doing business with that brother again. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn.
No.
Oh, yeah, they might be a little butthurt, Chris.
Hell no.
How you just gonna cut somebody off like that?
Easily. Would you stay in a successful but toxic situation? Like, y'all got them making money, but y'all just bumping heads, like consistently bumping heads. Like, we made it to the top, but we're not even really friends no more. Like,
no, we still gonna be friends. I still love you.
Do I gotta see you every day?
Yeah, you gotta see me every day. We gotta do these. We gotta do these meetings every morning. Me and you. We gotta sit down and go through reports.
I ain't gotta see nobody every day.
We gotta look at the profit and loss.
What's the money looking like?
We making good money.
Well, we finna get along. That's what we finna do. We finna get along. So whatever we need to do, if we need to go outside and fight, then we finna go outside and fight. We're finna get along.
I'm an assistant to deal with you, so I ain't gotta see you. Protect my peace. I ain't got time for this shit.
All right, going on to the last one. Some stories online.